Here's a list of how being raised by someone who lacks empathy, remorse, or self-control changes self-perception. Belief number 1. You think you are a monster. I am a monster. Why else would my father hate me so much? I must be so vile and disgusting if I'm treated this way. This is usually ingrained deeply because the parent cannot look bad. Any mistake or problem in the world must be blamed, and a child is the perfect person to take that hatred and shame as their own. Belief number 2. I must deserve punishment for being me. If a parent hurts me just for existing, then they must be right. We believe that we certainly deserve their cruelty, and when others hurt us, we must deserve that too. This sets the child up to be abused by others. Belief number 3. I am a burden. If we're causing others problems by existing, then we should earn our keep. Being forced to be adults, to raise siblings, give earning to parent, or caretake is simply expected and feels like justice. We don't deserve anything good because of all that we've cost them. We owe them anything and everything. Belief number 4. I am incompetent. Because the parent can't stand being left, proven that they're wrong, they will try to handicap the child into believing that they are entirely incapable of thinking or doing something productive, even if they're spending their life serving the parent. Anything done will be criticized. Things they not done do will be criticized. The more pain the child can feel for anything less than exactly what the parent requires, the better. This will cause the child to only make decisions that the parent wants and fear choosing for themselves. Belief number 5. I will die if I disobey. Usually the child is shown repeatedly that their life means nothing to the parent. They will be left in situations where they could die, or it feels like they'll die. This helps the child know on a primal level that the parent controls their survival, and they must obey. For me, this meant being starved, left without shoes in the snow, in the desert, as a toddler, or beaten. Belief number 6. My feelings aren't real. A parent who lacks empathy doesn't understand feelings. They are deeply threatened by them, and will try to cause you to question and to feel ashamed of anything you feel that doesn't benefit them. Anger is especially threatening. It's a sign you might leave or fight back. Generally, a child will be severely abused for any expression of anger towards the parent. For me, this meant being beaten as a toddler when I had a tantrum. Eventually, I couldn't feel anger. If I disagreed, I was humiliated until I gave up. I had to convincingly agree until I didn't know what I personally believed or thought. Belief number 7. Others are harmed because of me. Once a child stops loving or caring about their own well-being, they will often still love a sibling or animal. To truly ingrain the need to obey, the parent will discipline and hurt the animal or sibling and blame it on the child. This will deepen the child's sense of their lack of ability to make good decisions or to think for themselves. Belief number 8. If I leave, my family will be hurt. Because the parent doesn't want to be alone, they will hold something the person loves captive. The child knows that the other parent, sibling, pet needs them to care for them, and they cannot leave them with the parent. Even if they escape, the parent has been actively promoting the world as far more cruel, less caring, and a more dangerous place than staying with them. There is no escape or reason to run away. Telling anyone means you'll be taken away from that sibling or pet you love, and they'll be hurt more. Belief number 9. I'm only valued for my obedience. Because the only relief from pain has been to try to serve the every whim of the parent, to give up one's own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and wants become second nature. The child becomes addicted to the approval of those in authority. Belief number 10. People enjoy hurting me. When a parent has felt like they were powerless, sometimes they feel relief or power when they take on the role of those who hurt them and are now creating pain rather than receiving it. If a child experiences this, they can begin to believe even more that the world is a horrible place where others simply want to hurt them. Belief number 11. I am expendable unless I'm perfect. If the parent only believes they are better than others because of their perfection, then they will treat the child as if they have value only if they are better than others. The parent will humiliate the child or their siblings to try to create a sense that only one child can receive attention, deserves to live, etc. All children who are less worthy are expendable. Their lives don't matter if they're not the best. Belief number 12. If I try, I will fail and become unlovable and unworthy of life. The child is always one step away from being excluded, punished, or killed for making mistakes. This means that staying within the known, not branching out, or trying things is essential. At any time, the parent could decide that a feeling, thought, behavior, grade, or creation of theirs is not good enough, and they are not good enough to deserve life. Belief number 13. Anything I love will be taken. Because love is incredibly threatening to the parent. Anytime the child loves something, they will actively try to take this away or destroy the bond. The child must only love the parent. This breaks down any emerging confidence or having something left to fight for. Belief number 14. I will destroy everything good in my life. As the child becomes more fearful, their self-preservation instincts will begin to keep them from creating a new life. They believe by this point that they only cause harm, don't deserve anything good, deserve to be hurt, owe anything good they create, and will leave the people they love if they try to do anything they personally want to do. They will find themselves playing the role of captor in their own life even after they are away from the parent. Belief number 15. I must punish away the bad. Lastly, because pain and reward were used, the child now uses this on themselves. They believe that mistakes deserve pain and suffering, isolation. They believe that to be close to someone means to be used, to be changed and manipulated. They crave closeness and fear it. When they make mistakes, their own self-criticism is now finely tuned, and they will humiliate, degrade, and hurt themselves, believing this is the only way to be good enough. In conclusion, I hope that helps to better understand what it's like. Needless to say, I gave up hope and was suicidal as a child because of the kindness of a few people who looked me in the eyes, noticed I existed, and treated me with kindness. I kept going. It's been a rough go, and my older brother didn't survive. He's my hero, and stood up for me the best he knew how to. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment below, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.